All right, first I'm gonna go to where to, and then I'm gonna go to recent, because I have to create a trip for this actually to even show up. And I'm gonna check Pilot Express, pull up Washington. Tacoma, Washington, pull up Avenue. Okay, I'm gonna let the GPS calculate. And
please drive to highlighted route.
Okay, now what I'm gonna show you first, let me see, check now. All right, first I'm gonna show you, as you see, it kind of like shows you like uphill, descent, 2.9 miles, descent 4.7 miles. All right, well, anyway, I'm gonna show you this right at the bottom. As you see, distance, I'm gonna pull up my trip log. Right, it takes 35 hours to get there, 35 hours and 59 minutes to get there. All right, at the bottom where you see right here, I just tapped it, it says distance 2,510 miles. All right, so I hit the X button, you hit the 3 dots at the bottom of the right hand part of your screen. All right, so I'm gonna hit that, and what I want to talk about, I got 2 things I'm gonna talk about, is the elevation right here. Now you have a thing here, it's called the elevation. All right, now I'm going to tap the screen right there. You see me touch it. All right, it says that's the show the full graph of the elevation. Now as I'm explaining, this is how I understand it. All right, my current elevation is 86 feet above sea level. Steep grade in 1,578 miles. That's from my point right here where I'm at to where that red line is at. This I'm touching, you see it? I'm going up and down that red line. Okay, now as you see right here, the first dot right here, the first thing at the bottom that's on the left hand part of the screen, it says 0 feet. In the middle, it says 1,255 miles. All right, now you got the next one at the end. This is my total miles away from me, 2,510 miles. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna increase it all the way. So I'm gonna hit it. So as I increase it, let me go back. As I increase it, you see the miles at the bottom, they're gonna change. So you see 126 miles, 1,255 miles, and then it increases because it's going closer. So 2,385 miles. That's how far it is. That's the distance. So I'm gonna keep going all the way down. The mile difference is going to change because the screen is actually changing. And this is right here. So I'm gonna go all the way back to the beginning to where I'm at right now. The blue line right here. See, once you actually start driving, this blue line that's all the way, you see where I'm touching the screen? The blue line is going to actually move along the graph as you're going. That's if you have this feature, you can utilize this too. And this right here will let you know how the mountain and the grade is going to go up on the mountains. Now in the middle, you see right here what I'm touching? That black line right there represents a tunnel. That's what I'm gonna be going through, that tunnel. So that tunnel is I'm almost certain the tunnel, it doesn't even say 377 miles. That's the length of from where I'm at now all the way to right here. So that's what you see. That's 377 miles worth of land. You're gonna see the grade. So now as I scroll all the way down, you'll see the numbers at the bottom are going to change. it says 472 miles. And then you got in the middle 660 miles. And at the end you have 848 miles. That's from all the way from where I'm at to the end, to what you can actually see right here. So this is how the mountain grade is going to go from me leaving Houston, Texas, going all the way to Tacoma, Washington, to the Pilot Fuel Station. So as I scroll all the way down, you're going to see these mountains, right? All right, you see the red line? The red line represents like where this is like the halfway point. So as you look at the top right here where it says steep grade and 1,578 miles away, this is almost like where this is at. So what you see is like the halfway point in the middle. That's the halfway point. In the beginning, right up here, from the beginning of my journey to right here, you see where the dot is at? Right where it says, all right, 350 feet, minus 350 feet up under sea level, where it says 1,374 miles. That's how far I am from actually where I started at in the beginning. So we're gonna go all the way back to the beginning, right here where it says 0 feet. That's right now. This is where the blue line, because you can't see it right now. Wait a minute. No, you won't be able to see the blue line. Well, anyway, as I scroll all the way down, you're gonna see these red lines. These are peaks. These are the sharpest peaks. That's why Garmin has these actually noted, because these are the sharpest peaks, the downgrades, upgrades, the steepest ones, points of the journey. So as I scroll down, you'll see, and I'll stop. You see it? It'll change 2,089 miles. That's how far I'm away from where I'm at right now to right here on the end of this screen right here. That's where that peak is at. So if I scroll all the way down, see this right here actually show you right here 2,133 miles in the beginning right here. That's how far I'm at from this right here peak. And this right here is 2,950 feet above sea level. At this point, it's approximately right here from that peak right here where the red line is at. So as you scroll down, you'll see all the way at the end. You see how it is? The peaks change. That's like the top of the mountain right here. And the red line represents the steep grade. We already know that. So now I'm gonna come back out of this. I'm gonna actually shrink it back down so you can see. I'm gonna shrink it all the way down. Shrink it all the way down. Now you see how it actually is shaped. Now, for the second part of this video, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna X out of that. Okay, we got an understanding on that. All right, we're gonna hit the 3 dots at the bottom. We're gonna scroll all the way down. All right, now at the bottom part right here where it says pre-pass. Now this right here, you can link this to, it's going to tell you install pre-pass app from your phone's app store. Okay, we did that. Now let's go to the app store right now. Okay, hey, we switched over. Now we're over at the actual app store. This is an Android phone. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you guys something about this pre-pass. So we're gonna go to pre-pass. So you can download this. I downloaded it. Let's open it up. It wants me to actually punch in a username and password, but I don't have an account for this. Now this right here connects to your actual Garmin. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna scroll all the way down, right? And we're gonna open this part up. We're gonna scroll down, developer. All right, what we want to look at is the reviews. See, I generally, me myself, before I download, things onto my phone, I look at the reviews and I kind of like want to see what other people have actually written about the app. And these are, I'm gonna take it that these people that downloaded this are actual truck drivers.
Buddy, you got your
So as you see, I see 1-star reviews. Let's go to most recent. I'm gonna click most recent, apply. So this is the most recent review. So as you see, he gives a traveling fool, he gives it a 1-star. Let's go to the next one. Torres Express, give it 5 stars. He said lifesaver, a must have. The Get Elite though. Okay. Now El Presidente says it only has 1 star. I used this app before and nothing has ever happened. So now he's not, this person is not satisfied with the app. So Prepass Safety Alliance got back with them. This is on the app. So you leave a comment on the app, they'll actually get back with you. And they got a 1-800 number. I guess, so you can kind of like figure out how to work the app. But I see this is useless device. Don't waste your time and money. That's the Minder Baya. I think I'm saying it right. If not, oh well. You understand what I'm saying. Carla Preston, give it a 5-star. Big Orange Truck, give it 1 star. And you can kind of like read the reviews. All right. Ricardo says it's too complicated. He gives it 1 star. Ricky Pizzo, whatever. Ricky says 1 star. All right, now you guys kind of get it. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna scroll back down because I didn't actually install this app. So I'm gonna scroll back down and I'm gonna go back. I'm at the back button. I'm at the back button again. We're gonna search. We're gonna look at this one. Now this is the one that I actually have on my phone. This is not connected to the Garmin. You can't connect it. They didn't do it. Now they have 100,000 downloads. Now let's look at this one. Okay, let's see. Let's open it up. Let's look at this. That's my review. I gave it 3 stars. I don't know why I gave it 3 stars. We're gonna go to, we'll scroll down. We're gonna see the reviews. Now let's see what other people say. Let's go. All right, that's the most relevant. Let's go to the most recent. That's what I want to see. Okay. Mark McGeorge gives it 5 stars. Let's scroll down. Keith gives it 1 star. Let's scroll down. Omar gives it 5 stars. And most of these guys here are actually truckers. So they're using these apps and they are giving their honest opinion. So Omar gives it 5s. Let's go down here. 25913 Truck gives it 5 stars. Matthew Adams gives it 1 star. Now they actually explain why he gave it a 1 star. So you can kind of like read that. Let's go to Joshua. Joshua gives it 5 stars. So you kind of like get the idea of Drivewyze. So what I'm gonna do, let's go back to let's go back to Prepass. Let's see what Prepass. I want to see how many downloads. They only had 10,000 downloads. So this app is fresh. It isn't like Drivewyze, because Drivewyze had more time over Prepass in order to kind of like modify the app so to be pleasing to everyone. So you can kind of like actually look at it in that. Look, they got the developer's contact. If you got a problem with the app, you can get in contact with the developer. And I guess actually they give their phone number out. So this is what I do, you know, when I go into these apps, I look and see what the reviews are, because other people testing these apps out, you know, they using them. Now, here's one more. Everybody already know about this one. Let's do it anyway. Wait, let's go to cat scales. This is my favorite. Now, on the GPS, I'm gonna tell you one thing about this. The GPS the Garmin GPS sometime don't have the latest update with the cat scales. So I actually myself downloaded this myself, and let's look at the reviews on this. They got 50,000 downloads for this. We're gonna go to reviews. Let's look at it. All right. We're gonna go to the most recent. I always do most recent. Most relevant is pretty good, but I like the most recent because, all right, John Crowley gives it 3 stars. James Luddy gives it 5 stars. Truck gives it 4 stars. Donna, she gives it 5 stars. Veranda gives it 5 stars. So this kind of like give you, Janet gives it 1 star. Maybe she having problems. American Pride Trucker gives it 1 star. And each person, they kind of like give it a reason why, so you can kind of like, you know, see why, you know. Now there's another app that I downloaded on here that is for, let me back out of that. Let me go back. It's another app. Another driver actually told me about this app. I haven't actually tinkered with it yet. This app right here has it doesn't even say how many downloads. It doesn't say that. Let's see. Let's scroll down. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, they got 1 million downloads, and this app is Trucker Path. Now I just got familiar with this app. It's a lot of good things on here that you can utilize. It has like a bunch of truck stops, parking availability, way stations. Now, utilizing these apps along with the Garmin Dezl, you know, is a plus. Now let's look at this one. Let's look at the reviews. I'm gonna click it. You know, I don't go with the most relevant. I go to most recent. Apply. Now T-Bone, give it 1 star. Okay, he gives a reason why. You can read it. Trucking with Mercenary gives it 1 star. All right, Shannon gives it 5 stars. S whatever gives it 1 star. And the next person, Dimitro, I think that's how you pronounce his name or the name, gives it 1 star. Linda gives it 1 star. And they all give a reason why. So it's kind of like a good thing. All right, Tina gives it 1 star. Hard to navigate. Lick it before it updates. Okay, I get it. All right, Dave Miller gives it 5 stars. Dave knows how to work it. All right, so you kind of like get what I'm talking about with these apps. Now, here's another thing that I use along with my Garmin, right? My GPS, the maps. So what I do, I utilize this along with the Garmin for a reason, because Garmin doesn't have satellite view. And by me hauling cars or, you know, driving trucks, I don't go by the actual Google Maps, because it'll lead me. It's set for cars. It's not made for semi trucks. But this right here, it kind of like gives you an overlay of how the landscape is made if you're driving a semi truck. So I utilize this along with the Garmin GPS. So, you know, it's kind of good to use this. All right, so this is me 18 wheels. This is it. for this video. All right, see y'all in the next video. Peace. Oh yeah, to all the drivers out there, I always say, when you get sleepy, pull over, find a place to get some rest. That's the most important thing. You're worth way more than the load. That load is gonna get there regardless. But make sure you get your rest. All right, it's 18 wheels. Peace.